preferred to Kirsten Kasperai at full. They move to a wing-back. They'll need to be much better, though, than they were earlier on in the camp. Away we go then, it's Manchester City here against Spurs in the WSL. Spurs have lost their last 7 in the Women's Super League. Individual errors, poor decision-making have both been central to their problems as Lauren Hemp gets an early ball into the area. City's front 3 in frightening form. Could be a tough afternoon for them as Kelly lifts one into the area. Want to keep pace with the rest of those in the league, then you have to evolve, you have to move on. Here is Hasegawa threading one forward. And now Laura Coombe. A couple of times those Spurs have tried to get in behind. Chance to drive forward here. Bunny Shaw is found by Greenwood. Ayan finds trouble. And Coombs rolls one into midfield. Manchester City not hanging up. City on the attack again with Hemp. Chips one into the area. Neville is there to clear away. And Harry James do that. Chloe Kelly is there, happy to go backwards before Manchester City quickly come back forwards. And it's England star Lauren Hemp, seeing plenty of the ball in the early stages, feeding through and looking for Hasegawa. Not quite able to find. Gareth Taylor has been pretty quick to call out Bunny Shaw's work off of the ball and with it, other than just her goals. Heads into the area here as Kelly delivers. Rather a waste in the end from the home team. Give opportunities this month, though, to pick up the points. Games against Manchester United and Chelsea to play. Here come Manchester City onto the left-hand side, cutting away here from Ash Neville. And very... Drew Spence, former Chelsea midfielder, finding Ayan, but again Spurs struggling to keep hold of the ball for too long. Hasegawa, lovely touch, rolls away, fed out here towards Lauren Hemp, who has stayed over. Kelly sprinting away down the right-hand side, lifts in towards the front post, misses Bunny Shaw. And Coombs, who was arriving. Yui Hasegawa hustling to win it, doing brilliantly. Kelly delivers up to the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes all the way through the penalty area. Recovered here by Hasegawa. Touching back to Coombs, who's pulled out of the area. Looping delivery. International break with Japan. Played in the game against the United States. That's a poor pass. Can't do that with Manchester City around. Wide it goes to Hemp. Kelly in a central area. Ball away pretty cheaply here. Hemp looking for Kelly. But doing well to keep hold of the ball here. A rare Spurs attack as Ash Neville picks the ball up here, lifts in a brilliant pass into the air. Pass was ever so good from Ashley Neville. Saw the run here of Ayan. The team here at the Academy Stadium, but Spurs have done well to silence them. Ashley Neville coming forward here. Another good-looking ball through the middle. Karczewska is away. Spurs not... Maybe had a bit more time than she realised. Good pressure by... Similar kind of issue to that France are experiencing, although Spain, as we approach the World Cup, a number of big incidents and a number of troubling situations from James, but she has managed to pick out Neville, who has plenty of room to roam. Sent forward towards Ayan, who's pulled into a good position. Nice build-up for Spurs, and the cross comes all the way through. And would you believe it? It's Spurs that leads in their fight for survival in the Super League. Just for a second, Manchester City backs off. Ayan's cross comes all the way. Wonderful goal, but it's a big blow to Manchester City's run for the title. Drew Spence. Alexandri's ball out towards the right-hand side. Kelly with the give-and-go pass. And off she goes with Bunny Shaw to aim at in the middle. Kelly's ball arrowed in, and what a stop that is from Korpela. Chance here for Manchester City. Kelly's ball was onto the head perfectly of Bunny Shaw here. Then they'll look back on that as a key moment in the game, and they'll have Signore Korpela to thank for what was a brilliant stop. Woods lifting one through the middle. Harrop is there to make the header. Poor clearance from James. Gives it to Hasegawa. Hasegawa's pass isn't the best either. Lovely ball wide where Kelly is waiting again. Hemp and Kelly have switched wings. Kelly on the charge into the area, will go for goal. Prevents Chloe Kelly. So we are going to have at least 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half here. Lofted wide by Greenwoods. He sets header straight to Bunny Shaw, who swivels, gets the shot away, and again, Signore does ever so well to keep Bunny Shaw away from grabbing the equalising goal that Manchester City are still pushing for here. Lifted into the area again more work to do for Spurs, and finally, Manchester City do find the breakthrough. It's Bunny Shaw with goal. A brilliant save only moments ago from Korpela, kept Bunny Shaw out. This time, not stopping this. Was a really important moment just before half-time for Manchester City. Well, the outlook of the game has completely changed there with the equalising goal. It looked as though Spurs, Celine Bisset. Now we're back underway for the second half. The first pretty unpredictable in truth. Don't think there were many that would have expected Spurs to go ahead and to take the game to Manchester City, given their recent form. Today they look to stretch their unbeaten run. But Manchester United and Chelsea so prolific. The only thing really that Manchester City want is a win here. Angodar flipping one on. And Ash Neville trying her best to defend. It did look there as though she may. Outside of Ash Neville was fouled. I don't think she can have too many arguments there. She did pull to score a second here. Bunny Shaw for Man City, rolls in with ease. And the home side do lead. It's Manchester City 2, Tottenham. Well, it's just the start to the second half that Manchester City would have been craving. And it's just the goal that they need as they look to keep pace. Signore Korpela has had an excellent game. She goes the wrong way. Well, the front three for Manchester City have been so relentless, so tenacious over recent weeks. Chloe Kelly winning the pen. On the attack again here. Hasegawa feeding one up towards Bunny Shaw. Now Lauren Hemp back to goal. Gets away from Bisset, the goal scorer for Spurs. Lifts in, Bunny Shaw was the target. And Harwich. Coombs feeding one round the corner. Bunny Shaw. Lifts one across field, lovely pass. Alessandro Lopez Stands there in a nice position in the league. I always feel like you prefer to be a chaser. Comes the free kick as they look for goal number 3. Kelly is there. And does well to track her, doesn't want to concede another penalty. Pretty spectacular one in the game against Manchester United. Hasegawa wide to Kelly. Angeldal made the run, took the defenders away. Hasegawa darts one way, then the other. Lifts into the area, will drop here to Coombs, can't feed it through to find O'Harby, who drifted forwards. Lauren Hemp tangles with Bissett, lifts one into the area, and searching for more goals. Hasegawa bursting through the crowds. Key players leaving, like Georgia Stanway. And plenty of new ones coming in, the likes of Leia Alexandri-Lopez and Leila O'Harby, who's come in. Now they've settled. Manchester City look a real force. Bunny Shaw leading the line. Guiding the ball wide here to Chloe Kelly. Lifts one, just 3 points above Leicester. Hasegawa drifting infield, finding Chloe Kelly. Hasegawa's continued her run. She gets the cross into the area. Ball out of their own half. A rare break forward here. I Am with some speed, has managed to get in behind though and beyond Greenwood. I Am for Spurs with a great chance. Karchevska on Nikola Karchevska racing into the area after a brilliant break by Ayan, but she couldn't take advantage. Lovely move by Spurs. Robux. Hasegawa. Nice turn from Hasegawa. Bunny Shaw. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Through the legs of Buck. Now here is Drew Spence. Again, the referee did try and allow play to go. Kelly into Angeldal. Wanted the ball back inside the area, but Hasegawa. Hemp looking for Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw looking for the hat-trick. Won't get there this time. Recovered by Hemp. And looks the header. Harrop then thumps it on its way. At times it has been a real exercise in good defence here for Spurs here this afternoon as Spence makes her way through the middle. It could be another chance here for Spurs. It's Kit Graham in a good position here. Looks to be okay. The Swedish international picks up the ball here to find Chloe Kelly. Goes around the outside of Ash Neville, sends one into the area. Here is Hasegawa. Away by Neville. Foul on Karchevska, but the referee happy for Graham to lift it on here, and Spurs again looking to get in behind. Iwabuchi. Drew Spence. Nice give and go. The pass doesn't quite come off though. Chelsea will of course have 2 games in hand. Good afternoon's work so far. Kelly in a good position. Well, that was a let-off for Spurs, who are still very much in the game as we head into the final 10 minutes. Taylor O'Harby. Bunny Shaw with a chance to run. Bartrick keeping her company. Allows her to turn though. Bunny Shaw is on her way. Away by Ash Neville. Set all on her own up there. Makes it too easy for Hasegawa. Hasegawa into Hemp. We'll get another go here, Lauren Hemp, and now Bunny Shaw arriving. They fight back and make things a lot more comfortable. Manchester City 3, Spurs 1. City, Lauren Hemp not giving up, sending the ball in. And at the second time of asking, Bunny Shaw there. Back underway then. Ashley Neville. Iwabuchi waiting for an option. One arrives in the shape of Ash Neville. Good delivery. The top in the Women's Super League with all of the top teams playing each other. At the moment, the pitch is not so clear. City in the cup last time out, looking for a fourth here. She's managed to find Chloe Kelly, who brings out the best out of the top draw. Wide. Sagawa is programmed in there to win the ball. Despite the result, she still hustles around, still trying to make things as awkward as possible for Spurs. Has looked really good, Iwabuchi, when she's been up. Has looked really good, Iwabuchi, when she's been up alongside Beth England, a bit further up the field. Had to play a slightly different role here today. Ash Neville steps in to try to win it back, but it's still Manchester City now with Chloe Kelly coming forward, searching for another. Castellanos plays the ball on, it won't drop for Fowler. Castellanos had this one covered. Next weekend. Here's Bissett looking for another. And well, in the end, the scoreline looks comfortable for Manchester City. It wasn't always that way. For a while, Spurs were ahead. Kelly gave Manchester City the opportunity to take control. It's another win